Hi, my name is Joseph Alessi, and I am Principal Trombone with the New York Philharmonic and Professor of Trombone at the Julliard School. No one has been hit harder than musicians during this COVID-19 pandemic. Set aside hospitality and other performing arts, our ability to get together to teach, rehearse, and perform has been all but halted. Someday soon, we will begin the slow process of returning to normal, but until that day comes, we are in constant search for measures we can take to get together safely. Much research has been done about whether COVID-19 can be spread from the air that exits from the bell of wind instruments. From the research I have seen from studies like the NFHS, University of Minnesota, and the CDC, COVID-19 can be expelled into the air from the bell of a brass instrument, but the amount that it exits from the bell is far less than what is launched into the air when speaking or singing. This is good news, but not good enough to go without protection. If a simple face covering is said to provide ample protection to individuals out in public, then something as effective or more would certainly be enough to protect us when we play. In one of the studies, it showed that the aerosols exiting the bell move so slowly that they travel only 30 centimeters, which is just around 1 foot. That is why I recently looked into what solutions I might consider when I return to teaching in-person lessons and conducting ensembles at Julliard. After some research, I discovered that one product in particular was being used by other major conservatories, music schools, and professional symphony orchestra members around the country, including the Jacobs School of Music at Indiana University, Interlochen Arts Academy, the New England Conservatory, the New School, the Baltimore Symphony, and the Seattle Symphony, to name a few. This product is called the Bell Barrier. It meets the fabric weight standards suggested by the CDC between 40 and 80 weight, with the bell barrier coming in at 55 weight. It is non-stretchable and is made from medical grade material, also used to make gowns, masks, and protective clothing for laboratory clean rooms. So, why the bell barrier? Because it works, but it also sounds good and doesn't affect the way it feels when I play, and I was relieved to know that it would prevent spreading the fastest moving larger droplets and aerosols as well. Protection is important, but if it alters my sound or provides back pressure when I play, it could have very negative long-term effects on me as well as any students, most of all beginner and intermediate players who are still defining their sound concept. So let's have a listen. So as you can hear, with that bell cover, it really doesn't feel like I have any cover on the bell at all. So let's have a listen to the other bell covers that were sent to me. As you can hear, this product here is very inferior. You can't get any sound. It just feels like you're playing with a real bad mute that can't center. So this product is a kind of a cloth, and so I do not recommend that type of product. Okay, here's another one, another bell cover. This one fits a little tighter, so I don't feel that this is probably going to go very well, but let's give it a try. While this one is better than the previous one, it still doesn't feel very good to play. And I feel like I have to manipulate the way I blow to accommodate this. And while it may not be horrible sounding, it would have long-term negative effects on me by creating too much back pressure, too many changes in intonation, and most of all, too much work to get the sound I want, perhaps resulting in longer-term physical effects. That is just unacceptable. So thanks for listening to those examples. If I were going to buy one of these covers, I would definitely buy the bell barrier, and for the simple reason that it does the job. And if you feel you need a double layer solution, Bell Barrier offers a version with a removable second layer insert that still outperforms the competition and is of course more flexible because the second layer can be added depending on the environment you are in and your ability to social distance. And it just feels amazing to play. So I have no problem playing with that particular product. Thanks for your time and have a good day.